Tonight, we're learning more background into what some call the biggest attempt to defraud the city of Jacksonville, the proposed sale of JEA and the millions that the sale could have paid out to executives.
Day 9, federal trial against former JEA CEO Aaron Zahn and his chief financial officer Ryan Wannemacher. The day just wrapped up. Both men charged with conspiracy and fraud. News4Jax reporter Jim Biggett has been following this story for 6 years. When all of this talk first started, he's been in the courtroom since the start of this trial.
So today in federal court, we heard a lot of numbers. It was investment bankers that were basically talking. But the one thing that I really found of interest is that they were saying that JEA executives at the time were trying to rush this sale once the public became aware of it, because the public was so against it. They just wanted to get this done. Here's what happened today. In court, we heard how the proposed sale of JEA would bring in billions of dollars, and it was laid out where that money would go, the majority to the city, but there were plans to ensure that the pensions for JEA employees were safe and make retention payments to employees. But prosecutors say a large part would have gone towards what is called the PUP, the Performance Unit Plan, a bonus plan that led to the charges of conspiracy and fraud against Ryan Wannemacher, the former chief financial officer, who prosecutors say helped set up the plan, and former CEO Aaron Zahn, who they say was brought in to bring ideas from the private sector to the city-owned utility. Zahn is said to have come up with the idea of the bonus plan and would have walked out the door with millions if JEA was sold. One of the investment bankers who worked with JEA testified today that the process to sell JEA was sped up at one point, saying he got the sense it was because the public was turning against the plan, and so JEA officials wanted to move things along to alter the narrative. The investment banker said that would have been challenging. The investment bankers also said they intended meetings where the future of JEA was discussed. They testified that JEA was not in financial trouble and were surprised about talks of an outright sale. In testimony today, JEA's financial obligation to pay for Plant Vogtle, the nuclear power facility in Georgia, was also key, with the top contender to buy JEA, NextEra, which owns FPL, would pass on the cost of Plant Vogtle in a special surcharge on the bill of all JEA customers if they were to buy the utility. Tomorrow should be a very interesting day here in federal court. The city's lead attorney at the time, the general counsel, Jason Gabriel, will be the first to testify. We understand other lawyers are going to be on the stand as well. So we're going to get the legal in behind this of what the city was thinking. There was also concern today about government's witnesses that they have just added to their list. One thing is the defense is saying, hey, this isn't fair. It's late into the game, though we're going to see what's going to happen because the judge is taking it all under advisement. From federal court, Jim Biggett, Channel 4, the local station.